my beautiful, wonderful little sunshines. It is Sunny here. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to kill two birds with one stone today. Do a makeup tutorial plus a Q&A, hence why I'm not wearing any makeup anyway. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing. So I'm going to do my base first. So for my base, I'm basically going to use my same product, which is my holy grail, which is the all-nighter foundation from Urban Decay. If you have like hyperpigmentation, I highly recommend you use it. It is so fucking amazing and I recommend it to everybody. So I'm in the shade 9.75, so if you're like me, I recommend that to you. And also a similar color to 9.75 is from Kat Von D. I believe either 65, I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Either shade 65 is like that, or 77 I believe. Yeah, I'm just gonna color correct and do all of that and I'll come right back. So I can't tell if I'm in focus or not, but foundation is done, so I'm just going to do eye makeup for now while doing this Q&A. So I asked you guys on Instagram and Tumblr, you know, to send me your Q's and I'll give you my A's, and you guys did so let's get on to that. So the first question is, if you were to dye your hair a new color, what would it be? I already am planning to color my hair pretty soon. It's actually a color I've done before, like back in high school or whatever. Let me just get my eyeshadow palette because I wasn't smart enough to take that out first. So the eyeshadow palette I'm going to use is this new one that I got. It's the Carly Bible eyeshadow palette. So we're just gonna use that today. I actually really want to use this shade right here. Like, I want to incorporate this one a lot more. It's super pretty. So yeah. So yeah, the color I am pretty much already, like, I've done it before, but I have never showed you guys because in the back of my head, like basically where I had the color was like the back of my hair. So I'm pretty much really excited to do it again because this time it's going to be all over my head. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time to get to that color that I want, but it's going to be worth it. And I'm pretty sure some of you already know what color I'm talking about, so if you can pretty much already guess what color I'm thinking about, put it down in the comments below. I want to see who has that shit right. So I'm going to use my Venus palette. This is the Venus palette by Lime Crime, and I'm going to take the shade Muse. I'm just gonna put Muse like basically wherever doesn't have that color right there. Actually, I'm gonna mix Muse and Rebirth together, so it's gonna give me that pinky red. Favorite anime? So this is the next question off Instagram. So my favorite anime would have to be between, well, Planet is like my favorite of all times. I could watch that every single day, but it also makes me cry. But I've also been rewatching what is that, Dead Man's Wonderland, because I've recently been really feeling like that action romance type of anime. So those are the two animes that I've been liking this past few months. I'm finished watching Dead Man's Wonderland, like that's done. Oh, and I also love Tokyo Ghoul, like but I also really love my BL. So yeah, things like No Money I really enjoy. I also enjoy Love Stage and Junjo Romantica. I really freaking love. I heard this rumor that they are making another series, so I'm hoping that happens pretty soon because I need some more yaoi in my life since my love life is treacherous. Features / qualities you love about yourself. I love everything about me. I'm pretty fantastic. My favorite qualities or features on me will have to be my eyelashes at the moment because, bitch, whenever I wear like just mascara alone, these bad boys are just popping like nobody's business. So I'm also going to take the color Creation and just put that right under my lower lash. So it gives like my bottom, this part some like cuteness definition. I guess that's the term I'm going for today. So I'm going to take Creation and mix that with Muse. Number one step to take when getting out of a negative relationship. I would say the number one step to getting out of a negative relationship is realizing that it's negative. Once you realize that the relationship is negative, that it's impacting you in a horrible fucking way, like, bitch, that's a time when you need to be like, oh, let me just leave. Like, this is something I can't do anymore. And I know that a lot of people like to make excuses for things like that. Like, they realize that the relationship is negative, but they stay because it may get better. The relationship is negative. There's no need to make excuses for it, because there is no excuse for a negative person in your life. So I would say the best bet is just realizing that it's negative and have no excuses. Just leave, because there are hundreds and thousands of people in the world. One negative person in your life isn't really going to stop those good people from coming, unless you fucking not let them come. I hope that makes sense. In my head it makes sense, but I know sometimes the way I talk to people or like try to explain something to people, it doesn't come across like I know what I'm talking about. But once you realize something is negative, or once you realize that the person is negative, let's say that, you just have no more excuses to make for them. You leave on your own terms, and if your terms is that the relationship is impacting you in a negative way, then the only thing that's left to do is just leave. What's your go-to activity / things to do whenever it comes to self-care? When it comes to self-care, what I tend to do is definitely pamper myself, which is like take care of my skin. Especially if I'm like feeling in like a mood, I always take care of my skin, because if my skin looks good, I feel good. I feel like good about myself, about life. Everything is right in the world again. So number one step to self-care is definitely caring for my skin. Once I like start spa thing on my face, it definitely makes me feel a lot better about myself, because I do have a lot of skin problems. Like, for one, I have eczema on my face, and that's never like a fun fucking thing in the world. And secondly, I do have acne. Like, I have acne prone skin, it's not a secret. And once I take care of that, once I see like, you know, I can do things to help my skin or help me and all of that fun stuff. Favorite meme. My favorite meme is that one with that guy. It's a GIF on Tumblr, so it's basically him going like this. Like, you know the meme, like, it's like that bitch what? Like, what? I don't know why I like that, I just do. It's really freaking funny. And whenever I see that on anything, like, I die. So that's my favorite meme. I don't know the name of it, but that's my favorite meme. Reason why you brighten my day so much with your gorgeous hair and face? Because I was sent from the gods, and you know, they were like, let me bless everyone and give them like her. So that's the reason. Reason why you brighten my day so much with your gorgeous hair and face? Because I was sent from the gods, and you know, they were like, let me bless everyone and give them like her. So that's the reason. But honestly, thank you. I really appreciate that you like get happy whenever you see my face. Like, that's rare. So, favorite vegan dish of all time. My favorite vegan dish is something that my aunt actually makes. If you guys have ever had curry, or she basically makes curry chickpeas, and it's so freaking good. So that's my favorite dish of all times, curry chickpea. Super spicy. Not a lot of people could handle like it super spicy like I can. So, but that's what I really enjoy eating. I can eat that shit every single freaking day. So I'm going to use Perline. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but basically it's this shade from ColourPop. It has this green reflection to it, so it's super freaking pretty. I wear this highlighter with everything, bitch. Let me tell you, it's super great. Their Super Shock Cheek formula, so I've been really liking their Super Shock Cheek formula these days. So I'm going to use it as a highlighter. And I'm also going to kind of accentuate it like in my, what do you call that? Eyeshadow. Favorite animal? My favorite animal, it has to be between goats or sheeps. I don't know why, but I've always liked goats. I don't know, I always thought they were really cute. So yeah. Another reason why I'm vegan, because fucking goats, man. They're too cute to eat, and I want all the goats to live. Favorite vegan junk food? I actually had it at work. and it's the Happy Hippie chips. I hope I'm saying it right, unless it's just hippie chips. I usually see them only sell it at Starbucks. I've mainly seen it there because I freaking live at Starbucks. But yeah, that's my favorite vegan junk food. It's really good. It's made with chickpeas, so it's like Cheetos almost. It's very similar to Cheetos. It's really good, and I would eat that every single day, but you could get fat from that. I'm also oh, I look so shiny on camera. Oh my god. So I'm taking another highlighter. It's Hippo, and it's also a Super Shock cheek formula, so I enjoy that. Obviously you can freaking tell how glistening I look, so enjoy that. I'm going to use my big fluffy brush and try my best to tone this shit down. And you guys know I don't like blush, so we're going to skip blush. You go to raves. I want to go to raves really badly. I haven't seen anyone, like any rave parties out here yet, so you know, if you live in the New York area, let me know if there's any raves happening here, because I really want to go. I want to see what's all the rage. I want to see basically like why rave's so popular and all of that. Like I want my first experience at a rave, so you know, hook me up with some tickets and shit like that, and I want to go to one. So yeah, I hope that I go to one pretty soon. So for contour, I'm taking the color Icon and Creation from the Venus palette and going in with the light hand, just contouring lightly with my nose, on my nose. Then bottom lip, to sort of make it look like I have lips, you know? I'm gonna do eyeliner. So the eyeliner that I'm gonna use, oh, by the way, Q&A is done. Those were all the questions, so, Just going to do the rest of this as a makeup tutorial and also like chit chat a little bit. So I'm going to take just a regular e.l.f. eyeliner. Watch me not get the other side to be even. Okay. I'm gonna draw on my eyebrows now.